Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Toytography Live. I am your host, Brian Carr. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have some very cool things to share with you. As always, we always have some good stuff to share. So, again, we just want to say thank you very much for being here. We have some exciting news, some updates, and some reminders. some reminders. So, first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to everyone who is saying hello up in here. We have Tommy saying what's up. Hello, what's up? And let's see, we have Al in here. Al's here. What's up, Ed? And let's see. Oh, we have Ken. Ken has showed up. Wow. Oh, uh Dakota Graph. Why that sound familiar? That sound familiar. Hello, anyway. Hello. And we have Mark. Mark is here. Says hello, good afternoon. And Frederick is here. Oh man, from Sweden. Dude, thank you very much for being here. Glad you are here, everyone. So thanks very much for joining us. So actually, hey, let's get right into it because we have some cool announcements to share with you guys. First and foremost, oh yes, that's right. Thank you, Chad. I knew it. I knew that was familiar. Thank you, Chad. Thanks for being here, man. So first and foremost, I want to do a reminder that the new issue of Toytography magazine is available right now. Man, we had such a great time talking to Brian. It was so cool, man, with all the stuff that he shared and all the photos that he gave and everything. So we have some really cool stuff, all jam packed in this issue. So you do not want to miss out on this issue. It is available right now. I actually have some printed copies that are on its way to me as well. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I definitely say that you guys should jump on it because, like I said, man, it was great conversation. We also have a new article that was put in from Kenneth Trotter. So he put some stuff in there, and I think I shared with you guys last week. So I picked up a new camera recently, and it was a mirrorless camera. So I kind of did my own like little pros and cons thing about trying to use it too. So for anyone who's perhaps using their phone and maybe they're going to soon upgrade to a DSLR camera or upgrade to a mirrorless camera, we address the pros and cons in that for the benefits of each one. So it's some good stuff. So definitely want to check that out. So you guys, I tell you, it's a really good issue. It's just a really good issue, very well done and everything. We are super excited to share with you guys. So it is available right now. 60 pick Rick. 60 pick Rick, what's going on, man? Good sir. Good to see you. So yes, we also have an update for because we told you guys we're having a special episode that is going to air this coming Sunday, which is the 14th. It'll be our special holiday episode. And gosh, we have some really exciting stuff to share with you guys on that day. We have some exciting news that's going to be happening on that day. And we're also going to have a giveaway. So we have, as of right now, we have two figures that we are going to be giving away on that day. One is a Mezco figure, and the other one is a Hot Toys figure. So we're gonna basically do a drawing. So we made the announcement in the group. So I'm gonna let you guys know now. These are the rules that you have to follow in order to participate in the giveaway. They're very simple. All you have to do is join our Toytography Magazine Facebook group. That's all you got to do. And then there is a post that has the holiday giveaway image on it. All you got to do is go into that thread and put in your name. And you'll automatically be entered in. Now, on that day, when we announce the winner, you have to be present in order to claim the prize when we announce the name. Okay, so those are the three things that you have to follow, because if we call your name and we give you some time and you're not there, then we have to spin the wheel again, and whoever's the next person that gets it, they'll be their thing. So yeah, and like I said, it's some pretty cool figures that we're going to be giving out. So the other thing that I said I was going to mention last week, and I'm mentioning it today. See, Ken is going to be like, that where, dude, you know what? I just recently picked up an ugly sweater, kid, and I'm gonna wear it on that day. It's pretty funny because my wife was the one who picked it out, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you gotta get this." And I was like, "Man, I don't wear ugly sweaters." She was like, "This is not an ugly sweater," and I'm like, "Yes, it is." So, but she's like, "No," she's like, you gotta wear it. So we're gonna be putting it on. So I will be wearing that sweater only because Ken is suggesting it. So I will wear the ugly sweater. And if you want, I mean, hey, if you want to post a picture in your ugly sweater, well, post that picture during the live stream so everyone sees that you are wearing your ugly sweater. So if you want, include that in the Facebook group. And yeah, we'll grab that image. If you're wearing one, we'll grab that image, show everybody your ugly sweaters. Either that or you can go ahead and wear it and nobody will know. You just say you wore it and that'll be good enough. So yeah, so that's what is going to be taking place. But they have the person, because I said we're going to have a special guest on that day. So I was going to go ahead and mention to you guys who the special guest person that we're going to have. And that special guest is going to be none other than George Jesus. He is going to be showing up and he's going to be sharing some of his photography, and he has some photography tips that he wanted to share with you guys that's going to go like right in line with the theme of everything. So George is always really cool, man. He's always wants to, help out when it comes to photography and stuff like that, and just giving tips in his toy photography. And he was the winner of the Toytography Challenge. So if you guys have not watched the Toytography Challenge that took place early this year, go check out the Toytography Challenge, because man, that was such a fun show. We had Big Bad Toy Store sponsored the show, and they provided the toys for everything, and then we had some phenomenal judges on the show. We had Sergeant Bananas as a judge on the show. We had Jesse Fire Rising as judge on the show, and we had Sean Canary as a judge on the show. And I gotta say, you guys, it was so funny to see the looks on the contestants' faces when we announced who the judges were. I mean, it was just like they were like, "Oh my gosh," And then all the challenges that we threw in for everyone, it was amazing. It was a really, really fun show. And so yeah, we end up having George on the show. So he's gonna be making an appearance this coming Sunday during our special live stream. And like I said, he has some really cool stuff to share. So yeah, it's gonna be a cool thing. It's definitely gonna be a cool show. You do not want to miss out for like all the giveaways. And I will also say we have a really huge announcement to make on that day during that live stream. Okay, we have a very, very big announcement to share with you guys, so you do not want to miss out on the announcement. Okay, it's major. So yeah, you do not want to miss out on that. So yeah, with that said, go ahead and go to the Facebook group if you're not there already, and go ahead and put your name on the list so that we can, pull it and be able to draw from the wheel. And also the new issue of Toytography Magazine that is available right now. So you guys do not want to miss out on that. So I got a few things over the week. Not a whole lot. Actually, one of the things I got came very, very late, but it finally arrived. It showed up in town, and then it's I don't know, it just got messed up in the mail, and then it got sent back to the sender, and then it finally arrived during this time. So I'll share that with you guys today of what I actually picked up. So Oh, yes, that's right. Ken was on the show as well. He had a lot of fun with that. You know, Ken has some really cool photos to share as well. It was definitely a good time. So yeah, Ken was definitely another one that we had on the show, and he could tell you it was pretty exciting. It was definitely pretty exciting. Oh man, we got Faithful Steve. Oh, oh. Well, I'm glad you're all gassed up, Steve. Thanks for taking care of that, and you are finally here, man. So glad you are here. So anyway, the stuff that I picked up. Let me see. I got it with me. Yes. Um, First thing is actually kind of small, but it's something that I got so it can help me with my toy photography because I'm going to make it some changes. I think these were meant for something else, but I think they're so well to me they look generic, and so I think they could be used for anything. But anyway, I picked up some head sculpts. And I believe these head sculpts are supposed to be for the Mezco Punisher. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. It looks kind of blurry, I know. But anyway, it has these head sculpts, and it was 3 different ones. So there's this one that has all the bandages on it, and then there was this one that had like a screaming head, which I'll get some photos later on so you guys can be able to see it in detail. Because I'm definitely going to be using these now that I'm dipping my finger in the 1/12 scale stuff, besides the 1/6, which is normally my thing. But the main reason why I bought this was because the third, well, I just used the third head sculpt just as an example. But I'm you guys have known I bought the Mezco. I believe I think it's called the Agent. I think it was. I don't really follow a lot of the Mezco stuff that they do. So anyway, there was their special character that they use. This was the Agent one. So I took the head off of that one because it's the roach head or whatever. So I took the head off of that one and I put the head on this one so it can maybe have my little villain. So this is the other head sculpt that he comes with. But I think, like I said, I think these head sculpts, they were made by a third party, but I think they were intended for the Mezco Punisher. I guess someone just wanted to make a different head sculpt for it, but they look good for these. So anyway, this is the thing I wanted to use for it, and it totally fits. So I got this, and that way I can do some action poses or whatnot, and yeah. So I'm gonna mess around with these just to see what kind of photos I can get. But I think with this kind of outfit, different head, makes for a good villain. So we'll see. So see, he's trying to see. I don't know. Actually, I did stop myself from going down to 118, as you guys know, because I showed you guys the Ninja Turtles that I picked up, and it was mainly because I wanted the van. So I did get at some point when that gets released, I'll have that. But it started with the Warhammer figures. I got the Warhammer figure, I got the motorcycle, and then I started buying I think it's called Battle for the Stars, their other line that Joy Toy did. And I was really starting to get into that stuff. But man, when the pieces started falling apart and things, I was just like, nah. I was like, if this is their quality assurance, as far as 118, I'm done. So I stopped buying Joy Toy stuff, and I was like, I ordered the van, and that's gonna be it. But 112, I mean, I gotta admit this. So there's been some pretty good details that's come out of the 112 scale stuff that Mezco's been doing. I have to say it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. So I don't have a massive collection of like 112 scale stuff. Just just a handful. But man, as far as my 1/6, that's my love. That's my love. 1/6 scale stuff, because it just looks so good on camera, catching all the details, which you guys will see later on in some of the photos that I'm going to share. Because there's people in the group, in the Facebook group, that use 1/6, and Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So yeah. So anyway, I got that, and then earlier this year, I shared with you guys that I bought the uh I, I can't remember. I think it was called the Savior of Metropolis or something like that. Where it was like a Clark Kent figure. And so it came with like a really cool head, but then I found a Henry Cavill head sculpt that I was gonna put on one of the other bodies. And so anyway, I found out that there was the company that made the head sculpt also made a Superman body. And so I picked that up. I would say I mean it's okay. It's decent. You know, I mean in regards to Ken, I'll say it's all right. You know, it's 112. What can you do? But anyway, I picked up this thing, and I would say it looks pretty decent. The colors are pretty vibrant. But anyway, they sell the body without the head. So this was the body that I picked up. It has some pretty good articulation, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of the cape. Um, I don't know what it is. I mean, for one thing, there's no wire. There's no wire in the cape. And you would think that if it doesn't have any wires in the cape, it would still at least drape well, but it doesn't. It just I don't know. It's just something about it that's just like, no, I'm not really a big fan of it. But I was like, I was there, you know, and I think I used some credit to get it. So I was like, whatever. You know, I'll go ahead and get the thing. It's a pretty decent body. Uh I don't know what I would maybe use it for. I might be able to get some poses, some good poses out of it. But the one thing that does grab my attention that I do like about it is it comes with a lot of hands, and that's a plus in my book because I mean just having all kinds of different hands, gestures, and all kinds of stuff. That's a plus. So we'll see. I may have to do that. I may have to just get a custom cape and call it a day. So yeah, I just might do that. I just might do that because I mean, other than that, it's a pretty good figure. Like I said, the body looks, it's pretty flexible. The feet are okay. Like the ankle pivot is it's okay. It's decent. It's enough to do something. So probably if I did get a custom cape, that probably would make it look good. So anyway, yeah, those are the only things that I actually picked up this week. I actually have something else that's coming, but I'm already knowing it wasn't going to arrive today. I knew it wasn't going to come today. So I actually have it set up. It will actually be one of the things that I share with you guys on Sunday during our special live stream episode. So yeah, I'll save it for that, and that'll look good. VC Toys Box, is that who makes the custom capes? If they make custom capes, I'll take a look at that and see where maybe I can pick that up, because I believe I have heard of them before, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Oh, they actually have capes. Oh, okay. Oh, well, hey, if they got the capes, I'll just go and just look and see if I can grab one, and I think that'll be a nice touch, because I think that's what it needs. It needs a new cape. it needs a new cape. So okay, nice, sir. Well, hey man, with your reputation, Jay, I'll take that. I'll take that. So I'll look into it and see if I can grab a cape and make some improvements. So thanks very much I appreciate that. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I picked up this week, man. I have been so busy all this week and everything, as you guys know. I'm still handling all the other stuff from what happened earlier this year. I'm still taking care of all those things, and yeah, it's exhausting, but we're getting through it. It's okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into the photos that we have today. Let me see if I can pull this up for those of you who do not know. Let's see, where is it? Oh man, where'd it go? Here we go. Okay. Yes. For those of you who do not know, we do critiques on photos. So if you're part of the Facebook group, all you have to do is go in, upload your photo, put the hashtag TTM live, and we'll grab a photo and yeah, go ahead and give our feedback on it. We'll only do one photo. I just want to mention that to you guys. One photo per person. And also, I'll say, please, guys, don't ask me to choose because I mean, what you think looks good may not be what I choose, whatever. So, choose the one photo, put the TTM live for the week, and then that'll be the one that we look at. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to go through a number of different ones for like the same person, and then we're only get a chance to pick one. So just want to let you guys know that yeah, that's what we do. So you just put the hashtag TTM live, and we will go ahead and put it into the pile. Before I do that, I want to share with you guys the photo of the week. Man, this was gosh, I tried to pull this up earlier and it was not letting me pull it up. So let me see if I can try this now, and it will be beneficial because this was actually a pretty unique photo that was submitted. And but man, it looks good. It looks good. You guys, gosh, sometimes it gets really hard to choose whose photo of the week because you guys put so many good photos in there. But we'll say that this one was a twofer. We'll just say it like that. This photo was actually a collab with David Surf and Sebastian Lambert. Man, you guys, look, I mean, look at that. I mean, just the lighting, the pose, very unique figure. Because when I saw this, I was like, man, what figure is this? Because, dude, that looks really well done. Detail, everything, nice bending, like posing of the coat, and going down the steps, everything. I mean, the lighting, all of it looks really, really good. So this was a collab between these two, and yeah, it looks this is an amazing shot. This is an amazing shot. It was difficult to choose, which when we go through the photos that we have seen for the week, you guys will see all the other good ones that were submitted because there were some really, really good photos that were submitted. But man, this was a fantastic shot. So congratulations to you guys to the two of you for winning photo of the week, because man, this is really well done. This is really, really well done. So congrats to you both for submitting that. That's actually a first. We've never actually had a collab photo on here, but yeah, you guys put your minds together and you end up creating an awesome shot. So yeah, this was really, really good. Really, really good. So thanks again for submitting the photo. This was really nice. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump into the first photo that we're going to take a look at. So let me go ahead and pull it up right now. Let's see. Here we go. This is by Edwin. Man, I really like the lighting on this. Very nice glow on the shot. And I'm assuming you did like your own custom diorama for this, but man, it's also a very, very nice pose. I like how you managed to get the lights shining in on the eyes there, because sometimes when you got some lights or whatever, it's kind of difficult to see. Although it kind of would have been nice as well if you put like a little bit of shadow or behind the hood, seeing how the lights behind him. I would have kind of dimmed it a little bit just to give kind of like that mystery of it, but that's just a choice. This way is fine too. The way you did it on this shot is also really, really good. But man, I really love how you got the cape set up where you got just like draped over the arm and one arm behind the back. I mean, that's just really, really good. And again, just a really nice glow shining through. So man, this was a good shot. It's almost like you're catching them in that golden hour of the day. So yeah, this was really really nice. Yeah, you have I mean, everything is very distinct as far as everything place. And the thing is, when you initially look at it, yes, you grab your attention here for the figure. Your eyes do also go to the lights in the windows, but I like the fact that even though it's going there, you're still drawn back to the figure. So again, it's just I like it when people are creating photos where you are able to control the eye. And like I said, when someone tries to look at something else, the subject itself shines so much to where you automatically are pulled back to the subject. And that's was pulled off here. So yeah, this was really really nicely done. And that's the thing that just grabs the attention of the entire photo is the lighting. That's really what it is. Uh, yeah, and see that's the thing, because of the way the light bounces in this entire area. Um, it's just so much to see. And that's the thing. Your eyes can wander around and look at other things, and nothing in the photo is a distraction. Which sometimes that can happen. When you have certain things in the photo, sometimes it's there because it needs to be there, but sometimes it's a distraction from what is actually going on in the subject. But that's not the case here. Everything is pulled off really, really well. So very nicely done. So thanks very much to Edwin for submitting the photo. Thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Very cool shot. Let's see. Our next photo, we're going to take a look at this George. This is George, man. See, this is where he adds in, a lot of his After Effects into the shots. Uh, really, really cool. Really, really cool looking. And we had talked about this before with George about how sometimes with the shots that he submits, um, it was like for a while we couldn't determine, like, okay, what's the toy part and what's the edited part. But honestly, I could kind of tell here. It's like with this one, the longer you look at it, the more you can see the toy side of the image. Just with the details in the coats, and posing there. Also with the legs there, you can kind of see. Because I remember there's other photos that George has done where the joints were there, but he removed them. So it was just like, well, what part of this is the toy, but yeah, this is a good mix of the two. So yeah, it's really nicely done, George. I think you did a great job on the shot. It's really not much to say. When I would say when it comes to the photography side of this, because I'm gonna say for for me, guys, when it comes to um editing a shot, like After Effects for a shot, uh, I won't really address that too much, simply because me personally, I shy away from that, and not knocking it, uh, not to say that it's bad or anything like that, because a lot of some of these guys, especially George, does really really good After Effects for the shots and stuff like that. But for me, my type of thing is I just focus on what I can capture in the camera, and that's what I share. So when I speak on these photos, that's pretty much what I speak on, is the actual photography side of it and not the After Effects thing on here. So I would say when it comes to this particular shot, I don't know how much of is the natural lighting and what was edited. I can kind of get an idea of what was put in there, but I don't necessarily know like what was put in as far as the shots. Like if George had put in like a behind the scenes where we could see like what was the original shot before this kind of stuff, then it would kind of help a little bit. But besides all of that, I would say the lighting is good on this, and also the posing. I really like the pose that he put Gambit in, because again, like I said, this is a really really nice shot, very nicely done. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can speak on that is really just the pose and the lighting, which are all done really well. But at the same time, even though I don't really know or don't really take this time this much to uh, focus on what the effects were, they still look beautiful. They still look beautiful. Like George, dude, you did a great job on this, man. This was a really, really well done shot. So, George, thanks very much for submitting, sir. And I'm looking forward to seeing you this Sunday because, man, this is the kind of stuff that George does, and it's just fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. So, thanks for submitting, George. See you soon. Next shot. Oh, this was Jay. Yeah, but Jay actually submitted another shot earlier, but I think between the two, oh, dude, this is really really cool. I'm just seeing what came in there. Like he aced it. Yeah, yeah. No pun intended, right? Yeah. So this shot right here, dude, Jay, this was good, man. Gosh, dude, I've seen you do this before, where you have like this just little areas of light shine through in the midst of the shadows, and yeah, dude, I mean, this pulls off really, really well. It's like you have the lighting, but that light doesn't bleed over into other areas. It's very, very distinct. And so yeah, dude, I mean, very, very nicely done. This was good. This was really, really good. I don't think this figure has moving eyes. I can't remember the company that made this figure. But gosh, I mean, for this kind of thing, you didn't really need it. Like it looks like the shot was from a scene. So this was done really good, man. And that's one of the things I like about um the kind this is like similar to the kind of photos I do as well. Because I love using shadows just as much as I love using light, and Jay is doing the same thing with that. Just really, really using both the light and the shadows to his advantage. And dude, I mean, you did a great job with this. I think this really, really was pulled off nicely, dude. So yeah, that's what I poor choice. Okay, and yeah, that's what I figured out because I remember seeing this figure before, but yeah, I didn't think it had posable eyes. So but man, still this looks good. Like I mean, it literally looks like a scene. It looks like a scene from the movie. So very nicely done, sir. Thank you very much for submitting this. This looks absolutely great with your lighting. Everything looks fantastic on this. I love the lighting that shines through here, and you provide the shadows there, so it just looks really good. And I also like how you have the other lights here kind of balancing out on there, and that's what helps have a defining shadow on the face, because you have your light shining here on the side, but your main light is coming this direction here. So your primary light is here, and it just came off really well, dude. So again, thank you very much for admitting. It looks absolutely great. Next shot. Oh, this is Ken. Oh man, and you know what? This is not the only shot that he's done. This is just the one that Ken put the TTM live thing on here. But there's another shot that Ken did where it was like straight down the street, and I believe I did add that so we could take a look at it later. But oh, dude, this was really good, man. Nice use of the smoke. I also like your camera angle. Just looking up at the character, and I also like this where you add in like these, lighting the cigarette with everything. It totally fits the overall theme with everything. So I'd probably I'm assuming you had this light shine here, and I guess this was supposed to be moonlight that's shining over here. Uh, so I probably would have made him look a little darker. Uh, just just so that you're relying more on the street light. And the reason why I say that is because your street light is like a yellowish light, but you have a white light that's like shining on him. And I've done that too. Sometimes where I'm trying to balance it out. Um, But in this particular case, it's like you have you kind of have multiple light sources going on with this. So you have the yellow light from the street lamp, you have the light coming from the car, and you also have moonlight. Uh, so honestly, with everything, the light from the car and the light from the street lamp would pretty much completely drown out the light from like your moonlighting. So I would have had that be the weakest light, and then the light that's shining from the car, that would cause this part of the coat to be more in the shadow. Um, so yeah, and then you have also another source of light coming from the cigarette. Uh, but he's, it's you have your light coming from. I'll show you here. So you got your light coming from right here from the cigarette. So therefore, these sides of the faces should be darker. Like honestly, you could have had this area almost completely in the dark and have more of a shadow. I'm sorry, more of lighting here on this side. And then the street lamp, I would probably have this more of a yellowish tone. Like if you were to do an after effect for it, like Photoshop or something like that, then you would have more of a yellowish light on at least part of the sign. And the other sign I would have kind of dark, but just enough to where you can see what the name of the boulevard is. That would be the only thing. Uh, and again, because you have the lights coming from the car, that would be a pretty significant light that's shining on his back. So yeah, it's a little difficult because you have multiple sources, and so in a way, this is kind of tough to determine what light is the dominant one. Which we know what lights should be the dominant ones, but lighting up the figure doesn't quite match with everything. But overall, dude, I love the scene that she created. That's the thing that really grabs my attention. Dude. I love the scene and the other angles that you did. It's it totally looks fantastic, dude. I mean, your pose very very subtle. Man, it's just overall, it's really nicely done. So I think overall, I think you did a good job on it. It's just kind of just playing around with the lighting, like determining your source, like your main source of where your light is coming from, and then let that be the dominant light, which casts the greatest shadows. And then I would say, in order of priority, determine the rest of the lights. So for instance, the car is the dominant light. It's the brightest light and it shines right on it. Then I would say the next dominant light would be the street lamp shining down. So then you work with that. Then your next dominant light would be the cigarette, the flame coming from the cigarette. That's the next thing. And then your final one would be the moonlight. If you took care of those things in that order, then I think you would really get some nice shadows, all of it, and you'll be able to see the difference. And then on top of that, just as far as working the backgrounds, like this would shine some light as well. Not light on the foreground, just light on the buildings. And the same thing for here. It would be kind of actually, well, no, I think this would be okay because the light is shining outward, and you don't really see much of a glow here. But definitely, like the light you have in the background, that would be more lighting shine that way. If you don't really want that, I would remove this light, totally remove it, and just get out of the way and just have just the one. And then yeah, everything else would kind of fall into place from there. So yeah, that's the only thing. That was but overall, dude, I like this shot, dude. I really like what you did, what you were going for here. It does. I mean, it just works really well. I think you did a good job on it, sir. Uh, hey, that's the thing. It's we all deal with it. I mean, I absolutely love lighting. I love using different parts of light and stuff like that. But that does not mean I am immune to challenges. Because man, sometimes lighting can really be a challenge for me, depending upon what it is I'm trying to do. And so yeah, it's we all have our struggles, with it, including me. So yeah, it's sometimes lighting can be your friend, and sometimes lighting is not want to work with you today. so so it just really all depends upon stuff. So but anyway, great job, sir. Thanks, Ken. Thanks very much for submitting. That is the last for the TTM live. So the next photos that we're going to take a look at, these are just photos that were just submitted into the group by you guys. I'm not going to critique these photos. We're just going to take a look at the photos that were submitted because, man, there were some really, really good ones. So let's go ahead and let's jump right into that right now and take a look at these good shots. This was Frederick. I definitely, I mean, at this point, I know Frederick's work now. Whenever I see Frederick come in, it's like, yep, we know that's his work. This was nice, really cool thing. As a matter of fact, while this thing is going, I'm just to make a suggestion for you guys. I do want to take a look at some photos during the special live stream that we do on Sunday. So if you guys have some Christmas themed photos, I would appreciate that. Just throwing some Christmas shots. There's a few Christmas shots here, which that's not one of them, but that looks great. But if you guys have some Christmas photos, just some Christmas themed photos that you want to throw in for the show, we'll take a look at at those shots, and yeah, it'll be just a nice little added touch to take a look at some stuff. So I see Trotter be trying to throw in these stuff like, hey man, don't forget to talk about this. So you know what, I'm waiting for that as well. I think that's going to be announced on the 12th for the Arkham Origins Batman. Man, I'm definitely going to be grabbing that for sure, because that's one thing I'm just a sucker for is just Batman. I just love all the different suits. You know, I know everybody loves Iron Man and all the different suits. I love Batman and all the different suits that he comes up with as well. So I don't know. It's just that's just a personal thing with me. I just really like Batman more than the other billionaire. So yeah. So if anybody has some Christmas shots to throw in during the live stream that we do on Sunday, we'll take some time to look at those. I don't believe we're going to critique anything, but yeah. So yeah, this is a shot right here, man. This can do good job, man. I really like just the wide shot. I really like how that came out. That looks really, really nice. I like the lighting on this one too. This is pretty good. Man, I have this one. I have the Hot Toys Joker. I wish I got the rooted hair one, but I missed out. So, and I'm definitely not gonna be one of those people that just has multiple versions of Heath Ledger Joker. I'm not doing all that. I got one. I'm good enough with the one, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If I'm able to maybe get another head sculpt with rooted hair, or maybe the one I have get that rooted, maybe, then I'll go ahead and go with that. But I'm not buying a whole new figure just so I can have rooted hair. Like, forget it. No. But yeah, that was a good shot. I like this shot too, Chad. This was really good. Chad is doing really good with these gangsters, but that was a good shot. I think there's another one from Frederick as well. So yeah, this was good too. I really like this one, as well as the other one where he was looking up at the camera. I really like that one too, and the camera looking down on him. Very nicely done. Yeah, this was cool. This is cool. Chad, where do you go, man, when you get these shots? Are these like local spots around where you are? I'm curious to see where you go, because you got some very nice backgrounds where you go to get your shots. So it's a pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna assume this is Christmas pizza. That's a really nice coat for 112 as well. This was cool too. You know, I guess he's watching a Rambo shot. You know, learn how to shoot and get better aim, I guess. I have this figure on the way. This one's coming. This is pretty cool 2.0 for the Batman. Man, I used to own this figure like a long time ago. This is the Medieval Spawn figure. I used to own this guy. I used to have a one in a wash finish too that actually I got McFarlane to sign. I had a couple of figures a while back where McFarlane signed it. His friend Al Simmons signed my photo. I'm sorry, signed my figure, and his daughter Cyan signed the same figure, and then his wife Wanda, I was able to meet her, and she signed the figure as well. So I had like the whole family pretty much signing this one figure that I had. So I had it for a while and then end up letting it go. So I was like, that's all right. Geez, man, really 3 to 9 hour drive. Wow, that's some dedication, sir. uh, yeah, dang, that's quite a bit. Western locations in the area. Okay. Okay. Man. This is a good one too, man. I really like this shot as well. Nice posing on that. This was good. I really like this one too. This is really nicely done. I like the G.I. Joe figures. It's just the turnoff is the joints. That's the thing. And that's part of the reason why I go more with 1/6, because all the clothing hides the joints. And that's part of the reason why I'm starting to buy some of the Mezco figures, because the clothing hides the joints. So that's the same thing. This was another good shot, man. I really like this one too. Just the flame effects and everything. Very nicely done. This was a cool shot too. Another really good one with lighting. Yeah, so it's nicely done. So yeah, this was another one that was on the verge of getting photo of the week, because this was good too. This was a really, really good shot. Nice shot that tells a story. So it's really well done. So yes, more stuff from Frederick. I think this is Mandy. Mandy submitted this shot. She's got some Christmas stuff going on. That was really good. And I think she also did. Yeah, she did this one too. This was nicely done. This was like on the verge of like, being a photo week, because there's one where she did a close up of Gandalf with that hat on, and that came out really good. This one is nice as well. Very nicely done. Oh, this is good. Really good lighting. Very strong green though, but still, still a good light. Very good. Oh, I was looking at this. I was like, wait a minute. Y'all putting real animals in there now? Like, nah, I can't do that. I could do, hey, more power to you for doing that, but nah, I can't do that. This was really good too. I like this one because I think there's one shot that Harold did where they were actually like walking out in public, and that shot came out really well. This one was good too. This was really good, Chad. Really nicely done. And this was good. Oh man, this was another one that was like on the verge of being photo of the week. Just again, just the lighting on this is really well done. Very nicely done. So yeah, so those are our photos for this week. You guys, I mean, as always, you guys always do some great shots. I mean, it's just beautiful going through each shot each week and trying to put stuff together. When we're going through putting all the videos and everything, they always just coming off looking really good. So yeah, thanks to all of you guys for submitting all of the photos. That is going to wrap it for today. So just want to give you guys a reminder, this coming Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, we are going to have our holiday special. And we will also have a special guest, George Jesus. He'll be there to share some cool stuff with you guys. But we also have, again, I just want to make it known, we do have some major announcements to share with you guys, some major news that we want to share with all of you. So definitely want to be there for that. And also, last but not least, do not forget the final issue. The new issue, latest issue is released today. So go and check that out. You guys will not be disappointed with that issue. So that's going to do it for us for today. Thanks again for joining us. It is always fun times talking to you guys. It's always just, I greatly appreciate all of you, because it's just, I try to have these shows to inspire you guys, but at the same time, you guys are inspiring me. And so that's what I like about it. It's just all around. It's just always fun to have you guys present here. So again, thanks for joining us, and we will see you on Sunday for our special live show. In the meantime, you guys have a great and productive rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. See ya.